This program is brought to you by POCARI SWEAT.
Staying in the pink of health is one of Singaporeans' top priorities today, and a way to achieve that is by running. According to the National Sports Participation Survey conducted in 2011, running is the favourite physical activity of both men and women who exercise regularly. This applies to all age groups except for senior citizens. Over the years, the number of people who have taken to running in Singapore has grown steadily. There were about 247,000 runners in 1997. Fast forward to 2014, and the figure is way above 400,000. Singaporeans run for a variety of health reasons.
I run to keep fit. I started running because I wanted to lose some weight.
As I've aged, my cholesterol has gone up a bit, so running has helped to bring down my cholesterol.
Running gives me more energy to do the things that I enjoy doing.
The health benefits of running are also a big draw for medical professional Dr. Mok Ying Ren.
You'll feel healthier, you feel fitter, and you definitely you'll be able to concentrate more at work or in your studies. So these are the benefits that I got from running regularly.
In addition, running gives them a feeling like no other sport does.
It gives me a sense of freedom. You get to see things on the run, you can run anywhere you want to.
Dr. Mok, who runs twice a day from Monday to Saturday and up to 3 hours on Sunday, is no ordinary runner. He clinched a gold medal for Singapore in the men's marathon event at the Southeast Asian Games in 2013. In April 2015, the 26-year-old decided to take a year off his medical practice to train in the United States. He hopes to represent Singapore at the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. Another medical practitioner who runs to keep fit is Dr. Fu Jen Lin. He's an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in treating patients with injuries from sports and road accidents.
Running has made me a healthier person overall. It also helped me to build up my physical endurance and mental endurance to deal with a lot of things in life, mainly my long hours at work as well.
Plastic liner, metal piece.
And has definitely enriched my social life as well.
Outside office hours, he spends most of his time training for and running in major marathons around the world. His proudest moment was coming in third at the Kuala Lumpur Marathon in 2012. More recently, at the Tokyo Marathon in January 2015, he achieved his best timing of 2 hours and 48 minutes. To both medical doctors, maintaining their bodies at optimal condition is vital for going the distance.
Before the training session, if you find that your urine is darker, I'm not able to perform as well. But if I'm passing clear urine, it means that my body is well hydrated and I'm able to run much more smoothly and much aggressively.
A huge difference. It can mean not even finishing a race sometimes if you don't hydrate properly. So what I do is that I usually calculate the amount of water that I lose during a run by weighing myself before and after, and using that to replace the water that I've lost regularly throughout the run.
While doctors are surely well aware of the importance of hydration, many athletes don't know how it affects their performance and, in turn, their health. This is according to several studies conducted by Professor Michael Chia from the National Institute of Education.
Because of this lack of knowledge, perhaps their behavior is also affected. Our NIE research found that most people come to the practice track already showing signs of dehydration. By the end of the session, almost all of them are already severely dehydrated. This is despite having drinks available.
Prof. Chia has been researching intensively on the topic of hydration for 4 years. So far, his research is focused on the hydration knowledge and habits of local student athletes and physical education teachers. Now, he wants to find out if the results are any different for adult runners. He approaches 10 runners at different ages at a local gym.
Well, hello everybody, good afternoon. I just need you to take a few minutes to fill up this questionnaire.
The runners are asked if they drink before, during and after exercising. After the break, Prof. Chia reviews their responses. While the runners could have taken up running for health reasons, they may not be getting healthier due to their hydration habits. The professor explains the effects of hydration on the body. To stay healthy and achieve peak performance, runners need to be properly hydrated. Otherwise, they will experience symptoms that can affect their workout.
So our study has shown that even a loss of body fluid of between 1 to 2% of their body weight, they would start to show some symptoms of unexplained fatigue, a lack of attention, a lack of vigilance. They have difficulty making decisions, even reasoning is affected. It affects, obviously, runners' performance. Not many people know that in running you make a lot of decisions. For example, should you speed up, should you slow down, should you be attacking, should you be sprinting up the hill or moderating your speed when you're going downhill.
What exactly is going on inside a body that is dehydrated?
In terms of circulation, what happens is that in losing body fluid through sweat in a hot and humid climate, you have less plasma volume, a reduction in blood fluids. When that happens, it makes the blood more viscous. What that means is that it makes the blood more concentrated, and therefore blood flow across muscle when you are exercising slows down. When blood flow slows down, you don't get enough oxygen, you don't get enough nutrients. Furthermore, waste products that are produced because of the exercise is also slowly excreted, and that affects the muscles. And in severe cases, what happens is that when you lose a lot of ions within the blood, particularly sodium, it affects the contraction of the muscles.
When the body is dehydrated, the blood stream to the brain also slows down. This can lead to a loss of focus, poor decision-making and performance. On the other hand, runners who are euhydrated or properly hydrated can achieve their performance goals. When the fluids are absorbed into the bloodstream, hydration takes place and blood becomes thinner. Thinner blood can transport oxygen and nutrients faster to the muscles where they are needed.
Even if they speed up, the blood circulation follows accordingly, supplying oxygen and nutrients, and also getting rid of waste products in good time. Muscle functions optimally, matching the pace of the runner.
The muscles of the runner can recover faster and propel him forward, increasing his performance. The thinner blood also transports oxygen and nutrients more quickly to the brain.
They don't suffer headaches. They don't feel tired unnecessarily. They get to make good decisions. Decision making, vigilance, reasoning is unaffected. By staying hydrated, they may even run some of their best times and get an enjoyable experience at the end of the run as well.
This is something that avid marathoner and blogger Andy Neo can attest to. When he ran the Tokyo Marathon in the winter of 2014, he skipped all the hydration points because he found that the drinks provided were too cold. But he managed to finish the race in 2 hours and 57 minutes. In 2015, he decided to adopt a different strategy. He paused at all the hydration points and sipped the drinks that were being distributed. The results surprised him.
When I ran, right, even upon to the 36 km, it's actually the last stage of the marathon, right, I still can feel that my body has the enough fuel for me to push a little bit more. So when I finished the marathon this year, I finished 6 minutes faster. Hydration does help delay the onset of fatigue, so I can perform much better.
After Andy found some success in running marathons, he decided to share his experience and knowledge with others.
The harder you run, anything beyond 60 minutes, right, the body is working hard. So basically, right, the blood in our body, right, will actually become thicker because we are sweating. Sweating is a part of way how the body cools itself, cool its core temperatures. But there's a price to it, because the more you sweat, right, the blood becomes much more thicker. So your heart actually pumps harder just to sustain the same pace. Something interesting that I learned is that if you just hydrate yourself frequently, you're able to delay the onset of dehydrations. So you are able to sustain that kind of hard workout, but you actually can prolong the durations.
Keen to educate runners on the benefits of hydration, Prof. Chia conducted a survey and workshop with 10 runners at a local gym. The survey results showed that 9 out of the 10 runners hydrated their bodies before and after running, but only 7 runners had the habit of drinking while exercising. Prof. Chia advised all the runners to stay hydrated throughout their workout.
When you go for a run, say for more than 30 minutes, how frequently do you drink during that 30 minutes?
I drink before I start running and after I finish running, because I wouldn't be carrying my water bottle as I'm running, especially if it's a long distance.
I see. Don't you feel thirsty when you are doing your run?
Yeah, but I usually think like I'll just drink after I finish because I wouldn't want to stop my run.
That's a common behavior. When somebody goes for a run for, say, an hour, they forego drinks because it's inconvenient for them to, have with them a water bottle. Yet it is the most important thing that you should practice. It's important for runners to actually top up their fluids. That means to drink every 15 to 20 minutes or drink whenever it's possible.
Prof. Chia went on to share hydration tips as most of the runners indicated in the survey that they wanted to learn more about the subject.
I would like to know what's the sign of dehydration and is it through the color of your urine?
You can actually tell whether you are adequately hydrated or not by the color of your urine, particularly the first urine sample first thing in the morning. To be like this, nearly colorless. It is also very voluminous, a lot of urine, and that would indicate that you are hydrated. If you were not very hydrated, not only will you have less urine, the color of your urine is also slightly darker like this. And what happens when you have a urine color like this and you go for your first morning run or your competition is that you are probably not going to do so well. You might even experience unexplained fatigue before your training or your run, or perhaps you might even have a bit of a headache. And usually people who are dehydrated, if you have a running partner, they will tell you that your breath stinks. However, if you were very dehydrated, which is indicated by a darker color urine like this, and you don't have very much urine also to say, now this is actually quite an unfavorable state. Your performance will be greatly affected. You are probably quite thirsty as well. And finally, this is the color of the urine that you don't want to have.
According to Prof. Chia, proper hydration is not just about drinking.
Drinking is not hydrating, because hydration means that it has to move from your stomach into your bloodstream where it is needed. For that to happen, it is important for you to drink fluids of the right composition. That means it should contain sufficient amounts of ions, mainly sodium, because sodium allows you to drink even more because it's palatable, and it will empty very quickly into your gut as well.
Before Prof. Chia ended the session, he encouraged the runners to experience the health benefits of proper hydration.
So I want you to try out just for this week to pay attention to drinking correctly, drink fluids close to the composition of sweat. It is very important because you will feel much, much better. You will not feel so tired. Your exercise will feel a lot easier. And then at the end of the run, you are ready for the next run.
We developed POCARI SWEAT to be a similar composition as your fluid inside your body.
Many people who drink before, during and after exercising believe they are hydrating their bodies properly. But drinking is not the same as hydrating. Proper hydration takes place when the fluids consumed are absorbed into the body's bloodstream. A drink that is similar to body fluids such as POCARI SWEAT can be absorbed more easily.
POCARI SWEAT is simply your body water. We can say that because we developed POCARI SWEAT to be a similar composition as your fluid inside your body.
The drink was developed by Otsuka Pharmaceuticals, one of the leading pharmaceutical companies in Japan.
Our company philosophy is to create new products for better health worldwide, and better health is the keywords here. We believe that we are a company that focusing not only resolving medical needs, but also maintaining daily health and well-being of ordinary people.
The Otsuka Group was established more than 90 years ago. It's a major producer of intravenous or IV solutions for the healthcare industry. In the 1970s, the Japanese became more health conscious. Many took up jogging and were more concerned about eating nutritious food. Observing this trend, the company developed POCARI SWEAT, a health drink made by tapping on the company's expertise in producing IV solutions.
The concept behind IV solution and POCARI SWEAT is the same, is to replace the loss of body water. But I think the usage of these two products is different. For example, you get diarrhea, dengue, or high fever, you lose a lot of body fluid, and you need to replace with something higher concentration, which is IV drip. But if actually when you are not sick, even when you are in health condition, you still lose your body water 24 hours a day, which you need to replace something closer to your body sweat, which is POCARI SWEAT.
According to research conducted by Otsuka Pharmaceuticals, POCARI SWEAT hydrates a body more easily and quickly than water.
Inside your blood, you have a plasma that carry all essential nutrients around your body. So POCARI SWEAT is also scientifically proven to rebuild the plasma volume better and faster compared to water.
Launched in 1980, the drink is popular with the health conscious.
When I'm very tired during the days, I would normally buy POCARI SWEAT to refresh myself and to keep my energy level up.
With POCARI SWEAT, I feel hydrated and replenished.
POCARI SWEAT does absorb into the system, and after the run, after a bottle of POCARI SWEAT, you feel very much hydrated.
So when I drink POCARI SWEAT, I feel like it's so refreshed, like waterfall going through the body. Wow, so nice. We spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of effort to develop the taste of POCARI Sweat because we want to make sure the right balance between composition and the taste. We want to make the composition as similar as your body sweat. In the same time, you also want to make it to be healthy drink that everybody can drink it every day.
The 10 runners who participated in a survey conducted by Professor Chia tried the drink for a week and had this to say.
I feel my body recover quickly, and I feel that my muscle is less fatigued, and I can run even better the next day.
I do a lot of sprinting, so one way to recover is to rehydrate. So when I consciously hydrate, I feel less tired after the exercise.
I tried drinking it before, during and after, and I find that it improves my concentration and attention span during the exercise.
Besides developing health products like POCARI Sweat, Otsuka Pharmaceutical wants to promote the benefits of good health to Singaporeans. The company organizes events like the annual POCARI Sweat Run, as well as many health educational programs.
But I derive a lot of sense of achievement from my personal best.
In recent years, it sponsored Singapore professionals to participate in the Tokyo Marathons. The company also chose Dr. Mok Ying Ren to be a POCARI Sweat ambassador. The aim, to inspire ordinary people with busy lifestyles to lead healthier lives.
This program was brought to you by POCARI Sweat.